Doc, is it a good sign that you're also a sign as you're dressed in practice?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's better. He's walking better, so that's a good sign. I don't know what sign that means, but it's got to be better than a week ago when he wasn't dressed.
Nice to see him out there, though. Nice to see him.
Yeah, it is good to see him out there. I'd rather see him out there, but it's a first step.
Is this the first time that he's been dressed since?
I think so. I wouldn't read that much into it, but he's feeling better.
I think you've talked about, I know the players have talked about sometimes Chris does so many good things that you forget, kind of, you don't acknowledge it.
No, I think the league and we all take him for granted.
Take it for granted is probably a better way to say it. He was just named Western Conference Player of the Week. Is that nice to see?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised anyone noticed. Like he's been doing this for about a month now, and it's really gone unnoticed that I know of. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people have been talking about it, but it's good for him. I think I don't care how good you are, it's still good to be recognized, and so that's nice.
During his
overall assessment, what do you think Blake has done in 5 games?
He's been great. When you factor in he's had one practice. The first game he hadn't had a practice at all, and yet he's starting to really execute the stuff that we're doing, the new stuff. Like we put in a couple of new sets that he wasn't a part of, and he's figured it out on his own just from watching. The thing I love about Blake is that he studies. He watches film and he studies the game.
During this 4-game win streak.
Yes. I was asking Blake, is he seeking perfection? You said yes. Can he get perfection?
Well, you can. Yeah, I think it's always nice to be in pursuit of it. It's a carrot that you probably will never get, but the more you run after it, the better you'll play and the better you'll become. And it's a form of leadership too. When the other players see their best player is not satisfied, how can they ever be satisfied?
Do you see that out of him as well?
Yeah. I mean, at times it can hurt you, clearly. But I'd rather have that, and that's all that, than not. I love guys who chase perfection. Coaches do it every night, so it's nice when players do it.
During the 4-game win streak, JJ is going over 20 each game. It's the first time he's had a 4-game streak of at least 20 or more. What's he doing to take advantage of what you're giving him on the floor?
We make shots. That's one of the things. It's a make-miss league. It really is, and he's making shots. I think our guys are getting better, adapt at playing with JJ. I mean, JJ is constant movement, and so when you're on the floor with him, you have to have that same mentality. Here comes JJ, I have to get ready to set the pick. Last year there were so many missed picks with him because guys didn't realize he was still coming. And now they search him out. When JJ's on the floor, I think all the 4 other guys know exactly where he's at and how to get him open.
Doc, on an upcoming trip like this, do you do anything to try to create a team bonding, a team atmosphere, or is that them doing it themselves?
It's more natural. We do stuff. We go to dinner every once in a while. This is an every other day trip, kind of a tough way to do that, to be honest. But our guys are great, at that. I guarantee you there'll be 1 to 2 team dinners where they all go. And I think players only. They invite coaches, but we don't go. I don't want to be part. I just think that's something good for them.
You get the Boston this year, cry again? Get the Boston and cry again?
Yeah, I might. I mean, depends on how, depends on if we want to lose.
I'm going to give you a tissue this time.
Yeah. I like that, though. Emotion's good. You guys wouldn't understand that.
Do you still look, I know it's only the second time going back.
Yeah.
Will you look forward to it?
Yeah, I look forward. I spent a couple of weeks this summer, so it's not like I don't go back to Boston, but it's always nice to go back to that arena. When you've done something special as a group, not individual, as a group in a place, it's always nice to go back there.
What was that first experience like going back and being the opposing coach?
Yeah. Well, the opposing coach was strange. You know what? The thing that I didn't realize, I had never been out that side. Like I had, 9 years, and I thought it was strange because the fans on that side, I really didn't know. Yeah, I knew, but the fans in my little area, you say hi to them, the lady in the green, she dresses in a green outfit, and so all these people. Yet on that side, when I walked out, I was like, wow, I didn't know anybody. It was a strange thing, so it's still neat.
There's another lady in the green on the other side.
Yeah, maybe this side.
Chance for you and Big Baby to reminisce.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. And Nate and whoever else. Yeah, exactly. Nate had maybe they did a tribute video when Baby came back the first time. Yeah, he was with Orlando. If my memory serves me right. I may be wrong, though. Yeah, it was right, because Dwight Howard tried to steal the show with him. Yeah.
How do you get the team to not look ahead to when they come back next Tuesday during this road trip?
What's next Tuesday?
Golden State.
There you go. I didn't know that. So I hope they don't know that. I don't think our guys are giving two thoughts about Golden State right now. To be honest, I think we're more concerned about us.
On your concerns, how concerned are you about crossover, about Jamal not being?
Well, I know we need him, so I'm concerned in that, but I don't lose sleep over it. I have faith that he'll be back, but if there is a concern that he may not be, and, that's not a good thought.
You said not to read too much into it. When you see him out there, what's your view? Is this just one step, or?
I think it's a step, but I don't even know that. The fact that JP didn't mention it tells me he didn't think there's a big deal that he's there. So usually when a guy's out on the floor, the trainer runs up to your office and says, "Hey, Jamal's out. This is good." And JP didn't say a word about it, so that's why I'm not reading into it. It's just good to see him out there. Yeah, it's good to see him in anything but street clothes. That's nice. You guys should wear a uniform every once in a while, so we can see something different.